it just occurred to me that normally when you go outside in the morning, you do have a bit of Mortal Kombat to do, and I should probably record that at least. The only reason I stopped the recording is because I'm just going back to work on my quarry some more, and I know that's not that interesting. But, shitting dick nipples! But I thought this might be... Man, I said that again. Gotta get that out of my system. It's a terrible thing. Don't do a Google image search for that thing I just said without safe search on. That would indeed destroy your mind brain. Indeed it would. I think later I might build an underwater base. I've never done it before, but I do have a basic understanding of what is required, and I think I could do it in this spot here. I could build some kind of little underwater structure, maybe just like a little underwater glass dome to chill out and be a super cool underwater dude. My sword is dead. Look at him bouncing up and down. Crazy motherfucker. I like this guy. I wish I could keep him. Do I have any... Okay, so what I'm going to do... Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't blow up on me, man! Aw, he was my greatest of all friends. I was going to lock him in and keep him as a pet forever. They grow up so fast and go out into the world to explode. Anyway, that's all for now, folks. This is my quarry again, and I will be with you when night falls. Hey guys, it's getting dark again, and my hole has gotten a little bit deeper. Also, there's bitching music playing. I know these little updates probably aren't that interesting, exciting, but I kind of like giving... I don't know, it seems like it might be a good way to record a Minecraft Let's Play to just do a little nightly update where you just show off the progress you made in the day. And as you can see, all I did was really to make my hole slightly deeper and run through some pickaxes. It's not much, but eventually I'm hoping to dig an epic hole down to bedrock and discover many exciting caves to explore. And that is basically my plan right now. I'm just trying to gather resources while I dig down so that I can build things that allow me to explore more easily. For example, you really want a compass before you start exploring overland so that you can find your way back home. Anyway, that's all I want to show off quickly there. And I will... Oh, you know, actually, I forgot that in the mornings, look at how much cobblestone I'm on today. In the mornings, there is a potential for hilarity, so I will run each of these recordings, basically, the night, I mean, the fall of the night, when it becomes darkened, and then, reorganize this a little bit, and then just the following morning, briefly, to see if anything exciting happens early in the day. Or, you know, on the off chance that I'm actually doing something exciting, that's always a possibility. However unlikely. As you can see, I didn't really find anything really good today. I didn't find any iron or anything, so it's sort of a net loss in a way. Except for the fact that I do now have a ridiculous quantity of cobblestone, which could come in handy. Correct my little failure. Nap time, guys! You'll see I'm holding my sword as I go to sleep, just in case I should be woken up by a horrible zombie ghost. Thankfully I was not. Let's see what we see today. You know, I really like this little waterfall I've got here. It's quite small, but I like it. I'm considering trying to expand it, but it might lose its natural beauty. Oh no. There's a creeper. Creeping! Do the creep! If you have not seen it, check out The Lonely Island. I believe the song is called Do the Creep or The Creep or something. Something to do with creeping. The creepers in this game now forever remind me of that song, which is awesome. If you're not familiar with The Lonely Island in general, then you probably should be. They're just pretty damn cool dudes. And this spider appears to have achieved complacency, but I still like to kill them because I can use their string to make bows and fishing rods, and also because you never know when they're suddenly going to turn on you. Unless you cause them to turn on you by turning on them first before they can be the ones to turn. Anyway, that's all for now, folks. Back to digging in my pit. Hey, folks. I'm aware that I'm not currently in my quarry, and it is not currently dim. I'm changing things up because I wanted to actually talk about something suddenly that I was thinking about. Sorry about jostling my mic there. I was making sure it was in vaguely the correct position. And what I was thinking about, I wanted to talk about, was the fact that when I play video games, I have this tendency to set for myself these like really arbitrary systems of rules or ways of doing things, or you know, give myself restrictions or other limitations. And I don't know, I was just thinking about this, wondering why this would be. And the example that I want to give is the system I am currently using to dig my quarry. Now, most people would be pretty content to just dig a big hole in the ground, however the hell feels natural. And you know what, I'm going to try for a second here, on a completely unrelated note, changing my render distance to normal and seeing if Fraps can deal with it. Just because I like to actually be able to see more of the sky in the current silly 2D clouds. And see, for example, now I can tell that it's dusk, but I don't know, this frame rate is a little bit too crappy, I think. So we'll resume the short render distance. And now there is no sun, but that's okay. It will soon be dusk. I just need to go back to my quarry briefly to show what the hell I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about in this is this. I've developed the following system for digging my quarry. And you'll notice I am digging it slightly, oops, that's not right, steps down, whoa, my game lagged and I fell and hurt myself. Notice I'm digging it outwards. Now, my system for that is this. If, basically you'll notice that all of these, visual artifacts, an artifact of my craptacular computer dying, you'll notice that each of these things is only a one-step increment. So I've got this system. And recently I haven't been digging out the corners. The system does keep changing. So anyway, the system I've developed is this. I dig in one block every time. First of all, I only dig one layer at a time. So right now I'm digging this layer. So if I've made any mistakes on any higher levels, it is now too late to correct those. Secondly, I dig down in one anywhere where I can dig in one, but so there will not be an overhang of 2 or more blocks. So I can dig in here. I can't dig here because the gravel would fall down. That's another aspect of it. Don't dig anywhere where anything would fall. Do not dig any dirt. Basically, I'm only digging stone and ores. And it is getting very dark, so I'm going to head back. I think you get the idea. Do not dig dirt. Don't take out the corners, because the idea is you're digging in one where you can dig in one from a certain sort of thing. If you dig in diagonally, you end up creating areas where you've dug in two, sort of. I don't know, maybe not. That's just the way I'm doing it, okay? That's the thing. The system doesn't actually make sense. It's self-contained, and it appears in some ways logical, but it's really not. It doesn't make sense. It's completely arbitrary. It doesn't make the construction any better. It just makes it somehow ordered. In that case, the purpose is actually to make it look a little bit more organic than it really is, which is often the case. I set up these elaborate systems in games, the purpose of which is to make it appear that there is no system. And I guess that's my evening report today, and a little bit of food for thought about the way we play game. Ooh, I've got 3 pieces of string. I'm going to make myself a bow. And I will show that, because you may not have seen this before. If you are new to Minecraft, or if you have not played Minecraft, you may not be aware that you can make a bow like so, then fire arrows, which you can also create if you have feathers and flint, and sticks. So let's make myself some more sticks so I can create the maximum number of arrows I can create with the feathers and flint I have. 16 arrows. I've got a couple more in my chest, and that will last me a good tomorrow morning. I guess that's just my little nightly report, and now I will nap, and then we will see what the morning brings. Perhaps I will get to do some hot bow action. I know a guy named Bo. I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch this anyway. That is not what I was referring to. If your name is Bo, I do not mean that you will be engaging in the hot action with me. I'm sorry. I know you'll find that very disappointing, but that is just how it is. Flaming zombie ghosts! You should have stayed in the water, you foolish, foolish fool. What a fool. I pity the fool who immolates. I really do. Ah, delicious pigs. And I do have way more flint than feathers, so I will actually horribly and brutally kill this chicken. Aside from which, it's very important to kill the chickens because they are plotting to take control of all Minecraft worlds. This is a... Let me put it this way. It's a widely known, but not so widely believed fact that there is actually a conspiracy among the chickens working with the creepers to destroy your efforts at survive. You heard me. Not your efforts at survival, or your efforts to survive, just your efforts at survive. And this has been a Chicken Conspiracy PSA. Trouble T Cat out.